Hi there. Welcome to our Knowledge Graph Basics video on data enrichment. First off, what is data enrichment? Data enrichment is the process of merging third-party data from an external, authoritative source with an existing database of first-party data. While the most basic form of data enrichment involves a knowledge worker manually looking up data to augment a record in a database, this process usually misses two components that supercharge the impact of data enrichment. First, data enrichment should ideally occur in the background so that enriched data can meet a worker or a team when they need it within their knowledge workflow. Secondly, the impact of data enrichment is magnified when it occurs at scale rather than one-off manual enrichments. So what data can be enriched with the KG? Our KG is comprised of billions of entities sourced from across the public web and linked by relationships and facts. All of our entity types can be used for data enrichment, with two of them built into our data enrichment product Enhance: person data and organizational data. For any enriched entity, the full range of data associated with that entity in the KG can be used to breathe life into your first-party data, to correct errors, and to provide an up-to-date view of new facts that could have surfaced anywhere across the web. For example, organization entities within the knowledge graph contain many fields that can enable sales, marketing, market intelligence, messaging, and news monitoring use cases. Skimming through the visual representation of Microsoft's entity in the knowledge graph, we can see detailed subsidiary, employee, financial, news mention, and industry data, among many other fields. This data can be accessed via API, or dashboard, or integrations like Excel, Google Sheets, Tableau, or Power BI. Using Enhance provides out-of-the-box data enrichment and scours the knowledge graph with a different matching algorithm that is meant less for exploratory data and more for matching an entity you already know some facts about. You can see how this functionality plays out in the Enhance dashboard. Using one or multiple fields, you can match an entity to gain access to all data about this org or person within the KG. From within Excel, you can see an illustration of how this could work on a list of organizations. We take a list of organizations, URLs, and descriptions with missing and incorrect values and pipe them to Enhance, and can see the augmented and corrected version of our original spreadsheet in a new tab. For person data, you can also chain the Enhance call with contact info services like Hunter, Norbert, RocketReach, or ZoomInfo. This can be great for enriching data for sales meetings, ABM list building, segmentation, and more. Thanks for checking out our Knowledge Graph Basics video on data enrichment. Like and subscribe to learn about more ways external web data can power your workflows via the Knowledge Graph, Enhance, Natural Language API, and our web data extraction products. Until next time.